Hi Sagittarius, welcome to the Winds of Jupiter, April 2018 Tarot reading. Now I'd like to thank Christian Kaiser for the nature video, which was just excellent, and it was titled, How Wolves Change Rivers. Now there's been a lot of good and bad in the readings I've been doing, and yours is the same too. There's a lot of good though in these readings. Now you received the Ansus Rune, which is about communication, wisdom, knowledge, utilizing it. And with you Sag folks, you're all about education and knowledge. So this is right down your alley. You've been seeking some truth and wisdom, and your overall energy card is saying that too, because you received the Death card. This is a card of transformation. There's some changes. You're moving on into the future with some changes going on, but these are going to be really positive changes. Now the card next door to the Death card is what I call my Minciati cards, and I put a deck together of 29 cards, and they've got virtues and all the elements and all of the zodiac signs, all of the senses, and you received the virtue Hope from Pandora, finding that in the bottom of the detritus of the world. So here it is, you're finding hope in this transformation. Usually I think of hope with truth and love. And I think that's what you're seeking with this transformation with the Death card. Now you have to understand the Death card comes when it's needed, not wanted. A lot of times you're kicking and screaming and saying, no, I don't want to change. And if you don't change and you resist change, there'll be some bad things that can happen. Because the universe is all about change. That's what the constant is in the universe, is change. It might sound like a paradox, but it's true. And this is what the truth is that you're seeking. Now that you're armed and dangerous with some wisdom and knowledge, hope, and having a transformation coming on, you have some changes coming in on the cards. Now the one on the cards on the left, for what you know, receive the Eight of Cups and the Empress. Now the Eight of Cups is about walking away from something, but it's more about freeing yourself. There was something that was out of balance, and maybe that's why you were thrown into a transformation. 8 is the number of responsibility and authority. But most importantly, it's the number of energy transmutation. You're changing something from one thing to another. You can even think about it, well, here's my credit card and I get this for that. But with it being cups, it has an emotional overtone to it. Where, I don't know, you were really had a lot of affection for something, and now you're going to have to leave it behind. But that's okay, because you have the Empress, and she's about home and hearth, but she's also about harvest and fertility, making changes and bringing new things into your life. The Empress represents all of the signs of the zodiac, because that's the diadems that she has. So there's going to be a really feeling of a lot of things coming in from all different angles and different types of things. But it's all going to be really complimentary. You know, you're walking away from some things and you're accepting change. Now the cards in the center, for what is or can be yours, you receive the King of Wands and the Ace of Cups. So you're getting a new beginning for emotions. If you walk away from the things in the Eight of Cups that aren't serving you, you're going to be given a new opportunity for a new beginning for emotions and love, affection, making stronger bonds with the people in your life, lovers, family, friends, even co-workers, because this can be about work success and changes and new things coming in for business. And here you have the King, the mature energy along with it, hanging on. Normally this King of Wands to me has put you through some type of gauntlet, made you realize and receive things to make sure that you were ready for these changes. Kings are the most mature card of each suit. and they help you achieve your long-term goals. And I think you've had some, but now you're kind of changing paths with it. I'm not saying you're changing your complete idea. You're just reorganizing them. Now the cards for yourself and self-awareness next door are the Devil and the King of Wands again. Now the Devil usually indicates some type of denial, temptation, frustrations, extremes. Now I have a brother that's a Sagittarian, and he is a type A personality, so you have to be really careful when you test the waters for certain things, because you can really get drawn into the waters and almost drowned. You can get your foot caught in the trap. You know, you're transforming, but you have to make sure you do it in a healthy way, and you're not involved in the extremes, the extremities of it all with the devil. You want to make sure you have your choice of freedom with this transformation and these changes going on, and the new opportunity with the Ace of Cups that's been given to you. And the King is over there to remind you not to get caught in these traps, the webs that you get entangled in. The tangled web we weave when first we practice to deceive. But we deceive ourselves more than anything. You know, we're telling ourselves, oh, it's okay, it's all right. I'll just do it once and that'll be it. But then, okay, well then I'll just do it twice. Okay, that'll be it. Oh my goodness. But you have some interesting cards for the future. You have the Two of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the Death card again, so you came back around in a full revolution. That's saying you're going to be still transforming and continuing it in the future. But with the Two of Swords there, it's saying you're in some type of dilemma. And I can imagine that the Devil has something to do with it. And any 2 card is saying it's time for you to make a decision. But you're looking for balance and maybe even partnership in this. This decision isn't easy. It's not one size fits all. Something's going on that's holding you back. You're not seeing everything. You're not seeing the truth involved in this. Now the Ansuz Rune card is about truth and understanding, so you're going to have to start understanding what's going on here. Now you have the Ace of Swords card there. This is a potential for a new beginning. It's saying that it was a rough road to get where you're at. And now you have the Sword of Truth in your hand. Now what are you going to do with it? Are you going to be able to utilize it for what it's worth and cut through the crap and get to the truth in the heart of the matter? That's really up to you, because you're still transforming with the Death card up there. But the Death card is reminding you that it's seeking some type of closure. It wants to put an end to something, and you have to put an end to it. So the Two of Swords is saying that you have to make that decision to put an end to it in order to utilize the Ace of Swords' new beginning. And I wish you acceptance, peace, and happiness.